Hey there, I'm Kid Wilder. And you join me as I'm playing. It was not originally the game that was supposed to be this week, but it is the one that we were playing today. And it's called Tabletop Game Shop Simulator. The gist of it is you run a tabletop game shop. It seems like you get to put together some of the pieces, you get to play some of the games, I think. Hey there, lady. Probably don't want to step in there. In case you're wondering, the nerds in there get pretty scary. As someone that spent a good portion of my life in a game store, I speak from experience, really. Start selling products, you'll first need to order them, head to the market store to purchase your first miniature boxes, add them to your cart, then check out from your cart to arrange delivery. You mean I don't get to just start with stuff? Alright, so it looks like we've got some miniature packs. Can't really purchase a whole lot of extra stuff. I can buy more shelves. There's some merch, which looks like it's artwork and novels. These game stores could always get me with the tool sets. The brushes, the paint, it was so nice. I never did get into resin. I got out of it just about the time that resin was really picking up. And then now everybody I know has a 3D printer that uses resin. So most of them end up printing my figures off for me. Guess we'll go ahead and purchase. How much money we got? We got a decent amount. I'll go ahead and purchase 6. There's 9 per box. Ooh, probably don't need that many. Can I remove from the thing? Because that's a good portion of my money. Oh well. Okay, good. I can reduce the quantity. I was about to get really scary. Let's do 4. Sell a product. Your products have been delivered to your store. Retrieve the box, open it, and place the miniatures on a shelf. Then add a price tag. Your customers can start buying. So we've got miniature packs, and it's just going to be our basic miniature packs. And this is the demo. The full game is out as far as I'm aware. Like I said, this was not the original game I was going to play today. It just ended up being the game that I was able to play. I don't know what happened with the other one. For some reason, I just could not do anything with it. And I just figured I'd go ahead and record this one while I figure out what's going on with the other. And hopefully all of you enjoy it. I think I already said that. I want you to extra enjoy it. You too, sir. Okay, the market price is 32. Purchase price was 22. I guess we could go ahead and set it to the market price at least. Miniature boxes are now available for sale in your shop. You can also open boxes to collect miniature pieces to assemble. Pick a box and open it to get its pieces. What kind of miniature sets are these? That is not how you box minis. I guess you can collect all the pieces and eventually sell them. Hoping we could finish a set. So close with a bloodthirsty ghoul. I guess I should probably open the store up. Yeah, we still don't have it. Let's go ahead and open the store. Then we'll take some of the profits from this and... Hey, where do you think you're going? But you don't like the randomization? Okay, that's so nice. And it does the math for me. You know, the math is nice that does it for you. Some games don't. I'm looking at you, roadside research. A few people coming in here. Anybody else coming? How about you? Hey, sir. You came in my store and then walked away. Don't get up on me. I'm not like that. Yet. You look like the type. You should come in my store. Yeah, I knew you were the type. I wonder if I can carry around cans of deodorant. Start spraying some of them wherever I finally get the opportunity to set up areas for people to play. I don't think that these box sets are worth that amount, considering it's a random thing. Store special area in your shop. It contains the office where you can manage and edit your shop. You can also store your products there, and special furniture designed for this purpose. And like the rest of the shop, customers do not have access to the storage. New products available. So we have the battle poster and storage shelf. Resupply. Man, these people really enjoying these battle packs. I like the music. Very Austin Powers. I just feel like somebody's going to come in and go, yeah, baby. Kids, that's an old reference to a movie that you probably shouldn't watch. Or at least ask your parent. I can barely keep the shelves stocked. Honestly, I should have bought a bunch of these. I know it's probably being generous because it's a demo, but I like this. Default controls for this game was kind of weird. I had to change them. I don't know if they intended for you to play on a different setup. I guess I need to buy some more stuff. Go ahead and add some more games. Get the poster. Get a storage shelf. I'm gonna buy 10 packs. Hey, here's the office. Oh, I can actually put the name and everything on there. Yeah, that was worth a whole box for that. I did notice there's a trash can right there. I don't have to keep running outside. What time do people stop coming in? I thought I'm really complaining and they need to bring a lot of money. I just spent a bunch. I want to see if we can actually finish one of those sets. It'd be awesome if it let us actually put it together and paint it. Some of my earliest memories of being in game stores, like my dad actually had a game store whenever I was growing up. And it was great memories. To this day, sometimes I'll catch a certain song will play, or I'll catch a certain smell, and it reminds me of my dad's game store. He wasn't sole owner of it. He actually had a guy that he was partners with for the business. But yeah, he loved doing it. He still sometimes talks about it. I know he misses just sitting around and talking with people and playing games, painting figures. Like I used to do a lot of that. Sometimes I'll get some of my figures my gray army, my figures that I'd never put together. I'll get them out and kind of put them together and primer them, clean them, primer them, come up with some new paint design that I decided the figure needed, or learn a new technique. I'm by far not the best when it comes to painting figures, but it's nice. It was relaxing. It's a fun thing I could do while I was watching TV. You've gathered all the pieces you need to assemble your first miniature. Go to the collection and click on the assemble button. I guess the putrid imp. Oh, I don't get to put them together. So I can sell it. Is there a point to keeping them? Or is the goal to sell them? It's got to be so you can actually play too. Alright, let's see what's on the computer. We don't have the high enough shop level to increase the size of the shop. We cannot increase the size of the store. Now we won't be able to do the storage or shop. Our score's only 105. No bills to pay. Nice. Oh, what name do we want to go with? Just tabletop game shop. So I think we're gonna call this place Table Flippers. Day 0, Table Flippers. And if something looks off, no it doesn't. So if we're playing the full game, we could redecorate the store. Cleaning the shop. Customers sometimes litter in the shop. If your shop is dirty, your shop score will decrease. Your customers will be less likely to enter. Pick up trash on the floor, recycle it, and use the broom in the storage to clean up stains on the floor. So that answers this question. Okay, and I think that was it. Did that raise our score? No. Guess we'll just end the day. Oh, we actually do have bills. See, we gained 1 level at 33 visitors. 100% satisfaction. Yeah. So then we need to make our bill payments. Yeah, we have enough money for it, so we'll go ahead and pay our bills. We had a decent amount of income before I bought a bunch of stuff there at the end. Why does it put me all the way across the street? Okay, so we got 2 customers right out the gate. 3 customers. Oh, that person decided differently. This might be enough to get us. They were synchronized for a little bit. Might be enough to get us the next level. $2. Ah, just shy. That other guy had come in. Wherever he wandered off to. Or if I need to put another shelf in here. Need more customers. A lot slower today than it was yesterday. Hey, didn't you just come in here not too long ago? I think that guy just remembered he needed some more figures. Or he didn't get the one he wanted. Sweet. We can now get the small brush set, small paint set. We can get a cardboard character, painting table. Even better. Probably do that tomorrow. Do our profit from today. Unless we can get them to buy out one section on there. Hey, is that me? Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I actually have fairly long hair. And I actually do have a white shirt on at this exact moment. And I do have a bit of scruff going on. I didn't know they put me in the game. I'll have to show my wife that later. I think she'll get a kick out of it. Why do people start to walk up and then walk away? I don't know if it's because there can only be so many of the same person. I know the store is actually pretty small, so of course that could be another factor. I've had 4 people in here at one time before. I like how it all just goes flying out at you. Any trash? Yeah, there's trash. Which of you threw a can in my floor? I wonder if I can put stuff on this side. Because those are grooves for things. Ah, I didn't have what she wanted. Come back tomorrow, I'll have your paint set. I guess I could buy another shelf. I could put the shelf on the other side of there with the tool stuff on it. But I guess we could put it over on this side here. And if we need to, we can move it to another spot. And then I'm going to put the paint station over near the window so that you can get some of that natural lighting. They're making a pretty good dent in the figures over there. And we've almost got all of our money back. Yeah, I guess the people that just walk in and walk right back out are the ones that just don't find what they're after. So if I had other products out there, they might grab some of it. And then the ones that start to come in, I don't know if that's just filler. Oh man, I restocked. Sorry, I got a restock. Oh no, I didn't click on that one. I like your pink hair. Can't wait till we get gaming tables in here. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, I think we're gonna have one whole shelf that's just all figures. And then we'll do another one that's half paint, half paint brushes. And maybe do a couple paint stations. I don't know how much all that's gonna cost. That was the last of our... Yeah, that's the last of our inventory. Is there a way to... You know, some games let you just kind of click on it and you're able to order from the shelf. Alright, let's purchase some more stuff. Ooh, those paint tables are expensive. Do need some more miniatures. Okay. We're gonna do one paint table or do we want to do two? I think we're gonna do 3 of each on the sets. We'll go ahead and do another 6 on the figures. I think I have just enough money to get the paint table. And then we'll go ahead and get all that set up, and that'll be our day. So there's exactly enough space on those for each box. Really convenient, you know? Sometimes they leave you with extras. I want to see if I can actually put stuff on the front of this. Nope. I wonder why it's like that if I can't put anything on front of it. This is for the dice, maybe. Or books. Could be for books, like codexes. Oh, I can paint. Paint miniature, click on the circles when they align with the golden ring. The faster you paint, the more points you score, and the higher the miniature's selling price. Okay, I guess we'll start painting. Okay, you don't want them in the center. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Are its eyes cross-eyed? Or looking in opposite directions? As if they're not, then that's not a true figure. Can I sell these? Like I said, it affects its market value, but I didn't see an option to sell. Did not check to see if I had any trash. Nothing around here. Yeah, the place ended up being really nice. Oh, I need to set prices. Yeah, I'll just set the market value. Jeez. I mean, these prices here, I could believe. They get really expensive. But these for random pieces? That's just outrageous, honestly. And I know there's people that'll pay it, but it's just outrageous. We have enough for our bills. Total income. Yeah, we still lost a bunch of money. But that is, again, us buying more stuff. Go ahead and open the store. See if people actually come in and paint. I like that the decoration actually raises the value of the place. The draw of the place. Yes. Grab those expensive paints. Excellent. Now go paint in the paint area. So you'll need to buy some paint. Oh, we can get more specialized minis. Sales table. Yeah, she's going to go paint. We need to expand the shop. Nice. You know, you're my kind of guy. I think you're good looking. You definitely pull off that shirt. You gonna buy a bunch of minis? Hey, hey, hey. We don't open the merchandise, sir. I don't care if you spent a lot of money. You don't. Here's your $1. Get out of my store. You'll have to see if we can expand the shop a bit. So we can set a sales table maybe right here. Hey, you were the guy that walked in and out on our first day. I'm glad I was finally able to draw you in here. You're such a loyal customer. You're always in here. I'd give you a discount if I could, but they won't let me. Not sure who they are. The overlords just will not let me do it. Should be closing up here pretty soon. I think these might be our last cells. Did I just see you drop trash right in my floor? You definitely look like the type that would do that and have no regret. I used to game with a guy that looked like you. He didn't care either. Yeah, we still haven't heard any word about the codexes. We will have special armies. I don't know if you heard that. We're gonna get some orders of special armies in soon. Yeah, I know our stock's kind of low. We'll get a full restock tomorrow. Hey, me. I think the only thing different is the shoes. I don't wear red shoes. I have a pair of blue ones like that. My wife got them for me back when we first started dating. For my first birthday with her, she bought me a pair of these blue Converse. And I still have them. I take care of them. But I do wear jeans and I wear a lot of white shirts. My wife makes fun of me because I also wear a lot of like neutral colors. I wear a lot of like flashy stuff. Sometimes I think about freaking her out by showing up wearing something outrageous. They've got this miniature sales table. I think I'm going to go ahead and add it to the cart. I need to know what it does. We need to add some more paint and paint brushes. Add some of those. I'm gonna do a few of these. Do we want to add another shelf? We could do another shelf. Cut our... Oh, we have the miniature sales table. I don't know. We only need 3 of the brush set, 3 of the paint set. Do 3 of the undead, 3 of the demon, 3 of the guardians. Unless we do 2. Just have an entire shelf dedicated to those. So like the top ones is undead. Or we flip it. Guardians on top, undead in the middle, and demons on the bottom. And then do our extra. Ooh, we cannot afford that. I think we might have to be a little light this. Yeah, on this one. I want to see what the miniature sales table is. Go a little less on the miniature pack. Because we have just enough money, I think, to do something there. Oh, that's gotta be... Really? Why? Yeah, you're going in here. I don't have enough funds to expand. So we'll try to build up our funds again and expand. Let's move this poster. You'd think that they would actually have where you could sell other things. Like pretty early. Codexes, dice, anything like that. I know it's something that they want you to build up to. I always love getting the new paint brushes. This is always, not always, a good portion of the time it was opening up possibilities. Because it could be that paintbrush that you needed for that one particular task. Maybe you needed it to actually be able to get the eyes just right. Maybe you needed a new paintbrush to paint the side of your Lehman Russ. And yes, I'm guardsman all the way. For those that understand the 40K. I had some sisters in there and I ended up getting rid of them. I knew somebody that was wanting to get into it. We didn't have much of a loss today. How do we make a profit? Do we make money off of recycling? I don't see anything on here about recycling. Let's see. Your demon army. Yeah, I started with demons, but then I switched to humans. At least for Warhammer Fantasy. I started with demon army and then switched to Empire. And then I added Bretonnians to that. And I kind of experimented with a bunch of other different ones. But I always stuck with Empire. I still have my Imperial army. I didn't even pay attention to what you got. Ooh, we can finally do dice and rulebooks. Gaming tables. We definitely need to expand. Hey, that's a good number. Hey, me. Undead. I never played undead. Very often. My brother was always more into the undead armies. He was frustrating with it. At one point, they did skirmish battles with Warhammer. And he always had like the Dwarven Forge terrain. And he had one of them that was a cave system. And he and I played that. And he ran around with a character that had the ability, they had ethereal, and I had to pin them down because they kept just disappearing through the walls. It was so frustrating. By the end of it, I think I ended up killing them with the basic swordsman. Like, my hero was long gone. This is definitely not going to have enough room. It kind of has room. That's weird. Hopefully that doesn't mess up people's pathing. Now we just need snacks. Are you going to sit down and play in here? Wait. They do have the templates. Actually, I have a set like that. The clear ones. Oh, the green ones, really. You have the regular and the APOC ones. You gotta have that Bane blade. Nah, we'll put it over in the corner. Yeah, we'll put it over in that corner. Alright. Sales table. If that is your real name. Okay, I can sell my minis there. If somebody actually wants to buy that mini. I want to try to get another shelf right there. And we'll put the rule book and dice on that. Let's move this over just a little bit. Create a squad, select painted miniatures from your collection. A squad can include up to 2 different factions. You can only use 1 copy of a miniature per squad. Okay, so you actually can play. Are you gonna buy me? Or is me gonna buy my figure? Nope. Everyone comes in and looks at it, but nobody wants it. So you get the rule book. That's smart. Gotta learn the system you're playing. Hey, that's a nice number, me. I wonder if me was trolling me. Can I complete another one? I completed a ghoul hound. Okay, if I click, it just speeds up the piecing together. Yeah, putting together the figures and selling them, it actually gets you a pretty decent amount of money. But I feel like it costs you quite a bit early on. I'm just glad you don't have to buy the paint and stuff for it. And then I guess the sets over there increase the likelihood that you'll get a very particular army set. This actually was kind of relaxing compared to one of the shop simulator games I played. I thought this one was going to be really tedious. So far, it hasn't been too tedious. It's actually been really nice. I do wish that it would give you the ability to actually put the pieces of a model together. I feel like that was a missed opportunity. I don't know if it's available in the full game. And I kind of wish that it let you choose the paint job. At the same time, I like the concept that they did with it. That way it allows for you to increase or decrease the overall value of the mini based off of how well you actually click on that. And honestly, I probably am selling the minis for way more than I normally would because I don't think I'm that great of a painter. Honestly, this game is really enjoyable. I could see me potentially buying this and playing it in my own time. I might play it on the channel if people enjoyed it. Maybe I could tell some more stories about a lot of the game stores that I grew up in. The town that I live in has had a lot of game stores over the years. And there's some interesting things with it. We're going to end it here, and I hope you join me on my next adventure.